The F-5 Tiger II is one of those aircraft that proves elegance often beats complexity. Built originally as a light, low-cost supersonic fighter, the Tiger II was designed around simplicity and agility. Its small, pilot-centric fuselage, two compact afterburning turbojets and a clean aerodynamic layout give it instant responsiveness in the air. Pilots describe it as lively and direct on the controls, the sort of jet that rewards good stick work and punishes indecision. On paper, the Tiger II's numbers explain why it feels so sprightly. A typical single-seat F-5E measures about 14.5 meters in length with a wingspan of roughly 8 meters and an empty weight just over 4,300 kilograms. Maximum takeoff weight sits near 11 tons and top speed in clean configuration reaches roughly Mach 1.64 at altitude. Service ceiling exceeds 50,000 feet and with external tanks ferry range can extend into the low thousands of kilometers. Those compact dimensions plus two high-spool J-85 turbojets give the aircraft a favorable thrust-to-weight ratio, especially in close combat weights, which translates directly into brisk climb acceleration and strong instantaneous turn capability. The heart of the F-5's propulsion is the General Electric J-85 family of engines. Depending on exact model and marks, these small high-performance turbojets produce about 5,000 pounds of thrust each in afterburning mode. Turbine thrust doesn't convert neatly into car-style horsepower, yet the practical effect is obvious: lots of thrust for a lightweight airframe, which means quick transients and the ability to accelerate out of tight maneuvers. For non-technical viewers, think of the F-5 as a lightweight sports car with a high-revving engine rather than a heavy truck with an enormous motor. Design choices for the Tiger II emphasize function over flash. The nose houses compact radar and gun installations. Many models feature wingtip missile stations, and the intakes and fuselage are shaped to minimize frontal area and drag. Original cockpits were quite analog, but recent upgrade packages modernize the pilot interface with multifunction displays, improved data links, digital mission computers, and hands-on throttle and stick ergonomics. Structural refurbishment programs often include fatigue life extension, so older airframes can safely run for many additional flight hours. The upshot is the classic Tiger II silhouette, but with modern brains in the cockpit when upgraded. Performance in everyday terms means the F-5 is fast, nimble, and forgiving at high angles of attack. Because it carries less internal fuel and fewer heavy sensors than modern multi-role fighters, the wing loading remains moderate and roll and turn rates are excellent for its class. That makes the Tiger II superb as an aggressor or adversary aircraft for training, where it can simulate small high-energy opponents. The trade-off comes in payload and endurance. It cannot carry the same number or weight of precision weapons as larger multi-role jets, and it needs external tanks for extended range missions. Upgraded avionics and weapons pylons can close some of that capability gap, but they do not change the aircraft's basic light fighter DNA. Cost and life cycle economics are a central part of the Tiger II story. New generation fighters run into many tens or hundreds of millions of dollars apiece, and their operating costs match the purchase price. By contrast, the F-5 was conceived to be affordable to buy and operate. Today, new production examples are rare, but refurbished and upgraded Tiger IIs are widely available and often sold or transferred at a fraction of the cost of a frontline modern fighter. For countries needing realistic dissimilar air combat training or a light air defense and strike capability on a constrained budget, the F-5 remains an attractive choice because of lower sortie costs, simpler logistics, and a benign maintenance footprint compared with heavier aircraft. Recent years have seen renewed interest in the F-5 because of upgrade programs and transfers. Navies and air forces that operate F-5s or that buy second-hand airframes typically pursue glass cockpit retrofits, modern mission computers, improved secure communications, and compatibility with current short-range air-to-air missiles. The United States Navy, for example, has actively refurbished and used F-5 airframes in aggressor squadrons, and recent high-profile transfers and deliveries have kept the type visible in media and defense press. Those upgrade efforts are what keep the Tiger II operationally relevant in the 21st century, even as it remains fundamentally a light fighter built decades earlier. If you are asking specifically about a 2026 horizon, the public record shows industry plans and demonstration timelines pointing to mid-2020s deliveries or wider visibility of upgraded fleets rather than a single factory-announced 2026 production model. In other words, 2026 is a plausible milestone for deliveries, contract completions, or upgraded fleet entries, but exact release and delivery dates depend on procurement funding, testing timelines, and export approvals, so any single date should be treated as an estimate until a manufacturer or government issues a formal notice. For potential operators, the upgrade path is key. Typical modernization includes structural refurbishments, digital cockpits, secure data links, new radar or passive sensors, improved self-protection suites, and weapon interface upgrades that allow the use of modern short-range missiles and guided munitions. These changes turn the Tiger II from a purely legacy dogfighter into a versatile light adversary trainer and limited strike platform capable of realistic modern training and constrained combat missions. Logistics also improve because modern diagnostic tools and parts commonality introduced during upgrades reduce downtime and raise sortie generation rates. In summary, the F-5 Tiger II is not a stealthy fifth-generation multi-role platform. It is a proven, economical and highly maneuverable light fighter. Its strengths are low life cycle cost, agility, and the ability to be upgraded into a credible adversary and light strike airplane.